To give you the legal edge. And if you're a parent to a teenager, have them sit down with you for this segment because we're talking about fake IDs. And while they might seem pretty common, especially on college campuses, as attorney Brian Waldman explains tonight, if you're caught with one, it's a serious crime.
The use of fake IDs, particularly in college towns like East Lansing, is a very common crime. And unfortunately, I don't think people understand that it's also a very serious crime. By presenting a fake ID or even providing false information to a police officer or a liquor establishment, a bar or restaurant that serves alcohol, it's a misdemeanor. And it's a misdemeanor that comes with jail time of up to 12 months and a fine of up to $2,000. And beyond that, it's simply having a fake ID in someone's possession, not even using it, but just having it in your possession is a serious crime. It's considered a misdemeanor. And then even beyond that, if you think about what goes into getting fake ID, that could lead to even more serious crimes or more serious charges. Because at its core, to get a fake ID, there needs to be something involved. The altering of a government document, forging of a government document, or in some cases, maybe even identity theft to obtain that ID that someone intends to use simply to get some alcohol or a drink. And then the last thing I think that people who are considering using fake ID really need to think about, and maybe this is me shifting from that mode of being a lawyer to also being a parent, is what's going to be the long-term consequences. If you're an undergrad student and someday you want to go to graduate school, you want to be a lawyer, go to law school, you want to be a doctor, go to medical school, you want to go to get your MBA, any type of graduate program you apply to, you're going to be asked if you have a criminal history, if you've got any criminal convictions, or if you've ever pled guilty to a crime. And if you have something on your record that shows that you've forged an official government document, that's obviously not going to help your application process. It's going to be an additional barrier, and it could have some real long-term effects on your life.